This guy's a pedophile, or in other words, he likes cheese pizza. Probably. I'm just gonna get straight into the messages and see what you think. This guy is actually crazy. My friend Point here, which he mentions Point because this is how the whole conversation goes. Questions will be answered when we go through the message. He has a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's right here. I already have it pulled up. WolfNiteXD, and he's made videos like how to animate, teleport, and flip a clip. 85K. My first animation, but with camera angle 70K. So yeah, he is kind of known. And his animations are actually really good. So check out his content just for the animations. Don't actually like him. I think he has a Discord server, but yeah. So he blocked me. So this is the real guy. So don't get confused. Yeah, real guy. So I say yo, and he says, hello, you're friends with Point TXT, right? Okay, the guy in here. So say hi.
That's me. Yes,
yeah.
Hello.
So he says, I am friends. We're actually besties, because we are. And he said, how did you two meet? I said, met him in my server's VC. We hit it off, good times. And he said, wait, to be sure, we are talking about the same point. Pretty sure we are. And he says this person, right? So you just want to make sure we're talking about the same person. I was like,
at this point, it's not that bad. It's pretty normal.
Yeah, it's pretty normal. Sure. And he was like, okay, perfect, which caught me off guard because, like, why is that perfect? And I was like, you know how old he is? So now it's getting like, now I'm like kind of like, you know how old he is? I was like, yeah. He's like, could you tell me? And by the way, this guy's in his 20s. He is in his 20s. He's like 24, 20, 22, something like that. Yeah, he said, and I said, why? Like, that's a need to know. He's like, and I said, kind of creepy, because it is kind of creepy. He's like, are you going to tell me or not? That's the energy I got from it. So I was like, he's 15. Why do you care so much? And then this is what really, like, changes the tide of the conversation. He says perfect to he's 15. And he was like, me and him talked lots. And he helped me with my YouTube, kind of like a manager. Is that a true point? Is that... Okay.
Yes,
this is true?
Yeah, this is true.
Okay. And he said, cool. Point's kind of like my partner in crime, which he is. Future content and recent content, actually, he helped with a good chunks of stuff. So yeah, he's a good guy. And so Knight Yoru, we're just going to call him Knight. He said, did lots of work in my server, referring to Point. Okay, I said, type shit. He was like, does he work on your Discord server? If you have one, of course. And I was like, yes, which Point does. He's my admin. And I said, I do have a Discord server, because I do. Just a question, do you have a recording with his voice on it? So this changes, but if I said to change the tide before, this really sets him off. So he says, just a question, do you have a recording with his voice on it? I said, why? That's so weird. At least that's what I was thinking. It was like, I just want 100% confirm we're about the same guy. He said, yeah, bro, we are. I'm going to call with him right now. He said, could you show record? I was like, why? Dude, that is so creepy. And he said, just want confirm. So he just goes straight caveman mode here. He said, just want confirm. And I said, honestly, you are really disgusting. I'm afraid I'm going to have to block you. Have a nice day or night. Because I wanted to cut this off because this was creepy. Dude is in his 20s asking for a 15-year-old's voice. And then he goes straight cattywampus. Because he says, give me voice. Now, you mother of F. And I'm going to have to censor most of this. Mother of F, give me voice, donkey effer. Bitch, answer me now. Whore, filthy N-word, answer me. Effing bitch, I will take you down with my rod if you don't tell. Raw, I will kill your anal. I will do bad things to you forcefully. Tell now, dinosaur effer. Tell, I will kill your innocence. Like, this is just levels. There's levels to this. And he goes, dinosaur effer. Tell, I will kill your innocent. Tell now, I will eat your little sister. Grow up. You are pathetic, I say. Because he is. He's like, my dick will make you bow to me forever. N-word, N-word. I will force your mom and dad to do bad things hard. And he repeats the same thing, but it said, referring to Point as a whore. Tell me, whore, bitch. Bastard bitch, N-word, I'll block you now, loser! Honestly, Point's really mature about this because any, normal person, they would be tripping because this is genuinely so weird. If you see this guy, don't conversate with him if you're underage, but if you're feeling confident, spread the heat on this guy because this guy deserves nothing but, harm.
I don't recommend talking to him at all. Avoid problems. Conversating and being affiliated with pedophiles can get you in the same amount of trouble as
listen to Point. Listen to Point. But if it was me, I would shit talk this guy because he deserves it. I didn't know he would be like this. It was so crazy. But anyway, This guy is actually doing this shit, and it needs to be talked about because I cannot believe this. This is crazy. Anyway, I'll keep all updated if there's any form of updates, but except for that, that's really it, bro. I had to post this. I had to.